Ladies and gentlemen, ABs, this is my video. I repeat again. I was recording my camera video. They have a mistake. I stopped to record. I ask one question only, and I have more question. I want to ask Prime Minister now. I decided to want to ask him my question, all of my question. I hear he talking, he force, talk, with the have to do it. This move about suicide. Now this is my question, first question. Why he thinking to delete movie is a first not thinking why he did this suicide. First to know, we have to know why this boy he did him herself this suicide. This is my first question. I ask him about this movie he want to force talk to do it. Second question. I ask him a question. How government he have advisor? This is my question to her. Why I ask him this question? Some country politician they have advisor, and some countries they don't have advisor. This is another question. Your society to 195 they living with nothing, they don't have sex. This is a life for them. And 5, this is they living with this life, they have sex. Now, you want to do it in social media or move for sexy. Your society, 90% they don't have sexy. When they receive this sex to move, they're going to raping women. You want to delete all move, society not to say this sexy. Na them to go to raping. Nali under age. Not to say this move. Na them to be created to raping. Nali to get distress. You want to delete this to social media? This is another question. You're going to delete in a shop. They're sharing this move sexy in a shop. In your society, they're not allowed to see this move. To buy their movie to see this move. This is another my question. We have Tyson, Michael Tyson. We have Muhammad Ali. We have Chuck Norris. We have Bruce Lee, Jack Chan. Now you're going to move this Michael Tyson to social media, and Muhammad Ali. In society, they're not allowed to see this. Na them when they go out, they meet each other to start to fighting each other like Muhammad Ali, like Tyson. This is another my question. We have first war, second war, lot of war, the social media. Now you want to delete this all, so that they know how to see this, na them to start fighting. Now you want to delete this is the first question. Second question to you. This is, you're going to delete this war, you are not allowed to look in this war to bring you to start to bring another war, third war. This is another my question. When you go in a bar, in a club, people they are fighting. You see they are fighting. Now you will start to fighting another society. Why you see people they are fighting? I have a lot of questions. I stop it to this question. This is enough to ask you. Now I have a lot. I ask another question. We have robbery people moved to TV. They robbed a bank. Now you want to delete this. Your society, they know how to look this people they robbed a bank. Na them they come to rob your bank. Now I ask you a question. This movie, when they see this movie, everybody is going to rob and why he sees this movie. Now you doing first you will see you want to do. You know, we learn from problem when you get problem, and we learn from to see someone you have a problem. This is education. I told you always. I told you education they never end. Now don't thinking society when they look at this video suicide, they're going to hang them herself. Some they learn not to be like this. Now your experience, you know your country, society they hang them herself. Now when you think when they continue to hang them herself, they bring you distress, they force you to give them rights. Now you want to thinking, you want to delete this movie to TV, they solve your society to hang them herself. This is a poor thinking. You are not thinking this video is new. Now you are not thinking since you born, your society they hang them herself. They was looking this video. This is my question to you. Since you born, you look your society they hang them herself. This is a video not for 3 years, not for 5 years. Now, why you are not thinking this video to going to put video there already the society they was hanging them herself? You to thinking to force social, to force talk, to thinking to force talk to move this video. First, you have to know why this boy he did this. Second, you have to know why my society they hanging like this boy. And third, to know control service they bring society to put to social media how they hang them herself. Now first to go to force talk, fast thinking to give them society rights, freedom, independent, them to be happy, to think they not to be like this boy, not to be like this movie. And don't think when I ask you question, I don't like you. I like you. And don't think when I ask you question, whenever you talking, whenever you do it, I against. No, I'm not against you. When I'm not asking you question, you are not going to understand this is a mistake. When I ask you question, you're thinking yourself, you say, hey, I did a mistake. That is a good to you to know who is a good, that is a bad. And I want you to remember, when you are the vote, you are voted to vote you. Society they vote you. And you promise them. And to going to promise them, you finish, you are not going to win. And you look another party, na them they like you, they're not talking about freedom, independent. And you decide to, when they ask you a lot of questions, you be prime minister, and the parliament they vote to give them freedom, independent, and you dodge, and they ask you this question, and you say, no, I give them freedom, independent. They vote you. They vote you. And they give you what do you want. Now you have to give them what they want. Economic, I believe you remove country, already you need economic. You don't have any years, you have economic, you say my society, come I give them what freedom, independent, now I have economic. How many leaders, prime ministers, they pass, they go away. And already na them they were fighting to have economic. Na John Howard, he was a controller, he fighting to have economic. Now you fighting to have economic. Who leaders to your country? He get economic, he say now I have economic, my society they have to be free. Example, Gaddafi was fighting economic. And he died, he fighting to have economic. And he left, he walk away, he go. Now na some they come, na them they fighting to have economic. I believe na 100 years, na 1 million years, your country, they're not going to get economic. To say now we have economic, we have to protect society. I repeat again. You born, these rules is there, not your rules. Now put your rules to protect your society. I repeat again. Now if you decide, you say, no, I don't want to give them freedom, independence, and I need economic. How many economic you lost to this sickness? How many economic problems they come from fire? How many you lost? And you thinking to use you, our sisters, your sisters, our brothers, our mothers, pussy, you want economic from pussy. This is a big mistake. Not to give them women rights, them to be free. They bring this all violence. Now, if you are not solve this problem, to give them rights, you give them money, you say, I give you 20,000, 30,000. This 30,000 you give them people, they're not going to solve violence. Now, if you get economic, you say everybody, he have to go in a bank to take money he want every day. You will not give them freedom independent to stop to control them our body. This money, they're not going to solve this violence. Now, if you get economic around the world to be you to be first country, you have economic, you are not going to solve this violence. Now, to do it, move is a poor thinking. Poor thinking. I want you to remember, someone will ask, don't say we're against you. Not every talking with a bad. Someone will, they ask you question, how someone he spend money. You're answering them, you say they not to spend money is her right. It's not your right. This day, they make me happy. And when you've been near to me, I give you 5. Now you're not near to me. How you answering this woman? She asked you this question. Someone he spend why he spend money? He spend money, and you answering is not your responsibility. You can't say you stop to spend money. Now, I need you to understand it. We can reduce violence in our country. Economic is not going end. To cry economic, to looking economic, and another they come to you, and them they want to looking economic. And economic they'll be the same. They're going to be the same. They are not different. Nay, people, you are different. We hang ourselves. Don't destroy your society. You want economic. Don't destroy your grand. You don't want your grand to enjoy, your daughter to enjoy. You want to protect economic. Why you are not protect this economic to this sickness? To close the border, to close the shop, to close everything. Yes, you have economic. How many societies they lost about this? This is my question. Another question I want to ask you. To this sickness, all societies they have license. Every year, not 2 years, not 3 years, they buy a license to open a business. Now you think this is a not illegal government how he did to stop her license because they're not allowed to open it? Now when they blame you, they put you in court to want compensation, and you start to say no, economic. When I have license, I have shop, I going to put in court about my license, to stop my license not to work. And already you are not give me for free license. Okay, bye. Now I show you mistake how you doing a mistake. This is the oral mistake. Someone to come to sharing him license to open a shop, and after to come to say no, you are not allowed to open. To teach him to open a business, you to destroy a business.